A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk with Chandrasekhar Sharma sir on a beautiful topic of Karakatvas. Karakatvas are something that we take for granted, thinking that we know a lot about them. However, the Karakatvas are the basics. And as many would agree, God lies in details in the basics. Many a times we find that a karakatva that we have taken for granted and we know by rote, but we do not know how to apply it. So with Sir, today we have a beautiful explanation about the karakatvas that we didn't know how to apply. And before we begin, I'd like to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing your comments and your suggestions there. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do. And you can get the updates always at all times if you remember to press the bell icon. Sir, a warm welcome.
My pleasure.
Sir, we generally find that the Karakatvas are something that all of us think that we know. But I find it amazing that seniors like you, many other seniors that I see have said that they continue to read about the Karakatvas, be it that of planets, be it that of houses, time and time again. So why so?
See, Karakatva, the very word Karaka, it's what we call Vispatti, how it has derived from something. It says Karoti ti Karaka. It means one which does something or which makes one do something is called the Karaka.
Right.
In Sanskrit grammar, even when we talk about the vibhaktis, the way the same word changes its meaning, that application is also called Karaka. It is also Karaka. Isn't it? So you and yours, the difference is the Karaka. So it, in a way, modifies the final results. We can put it like this. Here, we are saying the Karakatva is an indicator of something. And then there are so many riddles in Karakatva that I don't think even a single life is enough to understand Karaka. And that's why we go on reading them again and again and again. And there are so many riddles in Karaka. Like the present one that we have chosen, I think only one line so that it doesn't become boring for everybody. See, what is said about father? We know anybody, you ask anybody what is the Karaka for father, he will say son and over. Is it so? Then what the great Parashara says, this is also said by others. Even Jaimini has said the same thing. So don't worry about it. So Pitru Karako Neo means understand. Yo Bali Ravi Shukra. The planet which is stronger between Sun and Venus is a Karaka or indicator of father. So far, so good. Now the question is, why Venus? Sun you can understand, because Sun is a male planet, father has to be a male. I mean, there is no confusion about it. So why Venus? Is something one must understand. What is he referring to? Is he saying one thing and something also beyond it in a single shloka? We also know that Sun is the Karaka for the ninth house, which is supposed to be the house of father. So no problem. Bhava Karaka, he is the Bhava Karaka for the ninth house. It is also said that as you look at Sun and find out about father, you also look at ninth from Sun to understand what is happening to the father of the Jataka. Yes. So it is very clear that Sun is the Karaka. Otherwise, he would say, I mean, between the stronger of the two, Sun and Venus, you should look at the ninth house. So that ninth house is the house of father is clear because there is a lot of confusion about it. And that Sun is the Karaka, accepted Karaka most of the time, which is right. There is no. Where from this Venus has come? What is its reference? Look at it as ability to become father of the Jataka himself. And then the thing comes into picture. There are two fathers. Father of the Jataka is one, and Jataka as father is another father, which we are talking about. And Venus represents semen. If there is problem with Venus, Especially if it is connected with the sixth or eighth house, you will find there is some problem in the semen, which is in a way obstructing the ability to procreate for the Jataka. So you look at the shloka, it's very easy to understand. Oh, anybody strong with it, that is okay. But which father is he talking about? There are two fathers involved here. The father of the Jataka himself and Jataka as a father. So that is why, at least this is how I would interpret it.
And this is very interesting. As you speak, I remember a person who has a Dhanu Lagna and a debilitated Mars. With Shukra, the Lord of the 6th and 11th place with that debilitated Mars. Here, I would like to retrace everybody and take us back to a shloka that you had described from Bhavat Ratnakar. That the Karak of money and house, both here, money is Venus and it's sitting with the Lagna Lord. So the person as such has plenty of wealth and it's sitting in the second house where though Jupiter is debilitated, the person has good wealth and is good at earning whatever that he has. But because it's sitting with the sixth lord, Venus, and Venus, as you said, is the person's ability to have children. Sir, he has a difficulty, if I can say so, has a dysfunctional organ.
So you get it, because it is the question which one must ask oneself instead of going by a home. One male planet I can understand. Why the female planet goes? Because Venus is said to be a female planet, isn't it? Though in astrology, every planet is referred to as male, as you know, because astrology itself is sex neutral, as I tell n number of times. Because when we say putra, it also means putri. That is, when we say son, it also means the daughter. So that is not a problem in astrology. But one must always think. And that is why I say that Karakas are, because there are n number of things about which a single planet is Karaka. Isn't it? Then there are differences of opinion about who is the Karaka for 6th house and who is the Karaka for 10th house between the great acharyas like Vaidyanath or the great Mantreshwara and Parashara himself. Even within Parashari, there are different editions which put them in a different manner. So what happens is, we have to understand why we are taking a seminar or webinar on Karakas when you asked me, can we do it? So I said, yeah, but it is complex. And I would like to do it because I can try to at least explain the complexities or the apparent negatives that we think are there, which are not there. Single planet will tell about 200 things. Go through Uttar Kalamruta and you will see everything is treated as Karaka, which is also correct. At other places, we say these planets rule over XYZ things. It's not much different. The strength of that planet is indicating something good or bad about that particular thing, which is related to. So, Karakas, you can say anything can be treated as a Karaka if Sun is an indicator of that thing. Here, what we are trying to do is, we will be trying to, put up the regular Karakas which are known as Karakas and certain which we do not understand as Karakas at all. I mean, generally, most of the learned do understand it, but they can understand it in a different manner. I am just trying to explain how I understand. And unless we understand the logic behind what are the principles and why apparently they appear to be haywire, you cannot use Karakasas. Karakasas is something which points you to the thing which is going to happen. As you know, one bhava represents 200 things. So X, Y, Z is happening there, plus or minus. But to which part out of that? For 4th house, it is about mother, about happiness, about your vehicle, about your land, about your education. What? So Karaka helps us point to that direction. And that is why generally I always say, allow the querent to ask the questions. So that you can not only understand the bhava, you will also understand the Karaka which is connected there. And then maybe the prediction would be nearer to accuracy. I never say 100% accuracy. That is only Lord Shiva who can tell 100% accurate. He is not in a mood to tell us. So we better. So here it is.
Thank you so much, sir. This is an eye-opener when we understand how to read into the Karakas. Thank you so much, sir. for this wonderful explanation. If you want to learn more on Karakas, you can always join our upcoming class from February on Karaka. Till we meet with you, stay safe. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Please
much.
hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.